Hey guys, I am looking for a little bit of advice today from people who drive these old cars. Don't know how many of you I'm friends with, but I've seen some of you comment on my social media posts when I get these videos up. So I'm gonna pan this around and let you take a look. I've checked the oil, I've checked the transmission fluid, but I still have some, I don't know, some kind of a leak under my car because it's new. I used to check under the car soon after I got it and I never saw anything under the car, and now I see stuff under the car. So if you know, or if you have some ideas, let me know. Thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to check the oil. For those of you who don't know, and those of you who do, you know the drill. All right. So there we are. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it does look like it's full. All right. One more time. And if you can see it. It sucks. Lighting is not as great as you would hope that it would be, but you can take a look. That looks pretty full to me. I don't know, maybe just slightly, maybe. I see some oil on the full line. Not as much as I do towards the end. So I'm not the best at figuring these things out, unfortunately, but I better figure it out. And that's kind of the color. That's the color after it's faded. I just checked it about 15 minutes ago. So, I mean, all in all, I think it looks fairly clean. I don't know, but let me show you something. Okay. So down in here, you can see it looks fairly shiny. I can't tell if that's oil. It could also be some fuel coming from the carburetor. I need to get my carburetor rebuilt, so I'm not too happy about that. But I know that it's a problem. Fuel's coming, sputtering out of it, actually. Okay. And then, don't know if you can see it underground, but you can see some stains kind of under there. One of them looks fairly fresh. The other one looks like it's kind of been there a while. The one on my left, or the video's left. So, I don't know. So here's what I'm talking about. The stain that was, under the car. Looks a little bit red. Transmission fluid is red. And oil looks kind of red when it's clean. And I did have a recent oil change. So, I don't know. Got a bigger spot over here. I'm not sure what that's about. But I've got two spots, similar size. So, I'm not really sure what's going on. But, and here's Classy Lady coming along. So great. If I failed to mention in the video before, I have checked the oil. It doesn't look low. I checked the transmission fluid a couple of weeks ago. Probably could have ran it a little longer to warm it up. I also didn't have it in park or in in gear when I checked the transmission fluid. I was by myself. I couldn't have somebody hang out while it was in neutral or something. So I don't know, but I don't think it's low. So tell me what you think. And we're about to hear the best sound in the world. Hang on, let me turn this around. It's a tank. It's well made. Sound of a well-made car, y'all. Have a good day.